back to my channel. My name is Gregoria, also known as G, and here on this channel we talk about all things mysticism, esoteric, laws of the universe, spirituality, and everything in between. So I have a treat for you today. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and if you follow me on Instagram, I often, or every Tuesday, I do Tarot Tuesdays where I do a collective reading. You have 3 piles to choose from and you choose your pile and I do like a mini reading. And I thought, what better way than to deliver a tarot reading for the week for the collective, but in video this time. So I thought I would do a video tarot reading for you. I will still be doing Tarot Tuesdays every week on my Instagram, but I really wanted to do a video reading for you as well. I was feeling called to do it. And if you follow me, you know that when I am intuitively guided or receive an intuitive nudge, I always follow through. So this is what I have for you today. So I will put up on the screen here the 3 piles. Pile 1, you have the beautiful rose quartz crystal. Pile 2, you have the beautiful amethyst. And pile 3, you have the stunning selenite crystal. And I will also include a picture of the cards without the crystals. Allow your intuition to select which pile is for you. What I recommend is close your eyes, pause the video if you need to. Take a deep breath in. Release your breath, and as you open your eyes, your attention, your gaze will focus on a particular pile. Trust that first instinct. And if you can't get it the first time, do it again. Close your eyes and your eye gaze will glare upon a particular pile, and that is your pile. Let your intuition guide you. So the way today's session is going to go is I'm going to put the timestamps in the description box below for when I start talking about each of the piles, because you don't need to sit through all 3. So for choose your pile and then you can go to that specific timestamp for the day. Hi, pile 1. If you chose group 1, you chose this beautiful rose quartz crystal. Stunning. Love, love, love. Now I have not yet seen the cards, so this will be a beautiful reading for me just as it is for you. Now, what I've done today is usually when I do Tarot Tuesdays, I only choose 4 to 5 cards. Now today I have a whole bunch. I have 2 tarot decks that I'm using. I'm using the beautiful Moonchild Tarot and also the Witch Tarot. I'm using the Moonology deck and also my Angel Oracle deck. So let's see what the cards reveal to you. We have the beautiful 8 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. What a beautiful card. Now, as I show you these cards, allow your own intuition to reveal messages to you because you are highly intuitive. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have the Hermit. And you have the Fool. What a very interesting message. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. This is very much so career oriented. Okay, so with the 8 of Pentacles, we have a brand new beginning. You have been planting the seeds of desire for as long as you can remember. And you have really been working on mastering your craft. This is incredible. This is really powerful energy. It's also tapping into that beautiful divine ancient wisdom. It's rainbow energy. It's magnificent. There's lots of springtime energy. It's really tapped in to fertility, okay? The fertility and growth of what you desire. Now you have done the work, but you're at a stage right now where you feel a bit stagnant. You're like, I've been putting in all this effort for all of these years. I've been doing the manifesting rituals. I've been doing the work, taking action, listening to the intuitive guidance. Where's the proof of my pudding? Where's the proof of my pudding? And that's represented in the 4 of Pentacles. You feel trapped, right? You feel bondage. You feel like you're not seeing the progress that you want to see. Now, what's interesting about the 4 of Pentacles, if you notice this card, is that she literally has 4 pentacles surrounding her, but her eyes are closed and she's choking herself. The only thing standing in your way is you. And what I mean by that is the realization of all that is, because you have the beautiful Page of Wands. The universe is making you an offering, a beautiful offering of everything you ask. The one thing about the law of attraction, the way it works, is that the moment you ask, you receive vibrationally. The moment you ask, you plant the seed. And if you focus on it for at least 68 seconds, it is yours, it is done. It is done, and so it is. The universe has already delivered vibrationally. All that is then required of you is a vibrational alignment, a vibrational realization of all that you desire in physical form. It is all available to you. It's showing me. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. You have been doing the work. And it's being recognized by the universe. You've been doing the work. So much so that sometimes you find that you become consumed by it. You've been really working on the inner sanctuary and mastering your craft and delivering and being of service. You have really worked on this, especially in the last few years. I recognize that. But the beginning is now. You have this beautiful Fool energy. It's actually asking you to be a bit more playful. Have fun with this. Don't take it so seriously. Don't always look for the proof. Okay, just be like, well, how can I have fun in the interim? How can I have fun between now and when I do become a vibrational match and come to the physical realization of all that is? Because all that it's required is for us to soften the resistance. I often use this metaphor of a glass of water. It's an Abraham Hicks metaphor. Now, let's say I have a glass of water and I have a cork and I'm pushing that cork down. As I'm pushing, that's me resisting. That's you right now. That's you resisting. You trying to look for the proof. You trying to force the proof. I've been doing the work. Show me the evidence. The moment you move your finger off the cork, what happens to the cork? It bounces back up in natural vibrational harmony. You come to the physical realization of all that you desire. Have more fun. How can I have more fun today? That's what it's calling you to do. It's calling you to realize that what you're doing is perfect. You are working on your craft and keep doing that. Keep doing that. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Really work on it. I really foresee people here in the online space or in the creative space. You're either an artist, you're creating programs online, you're coaching, you're teaching, you're a healer, you're highly creative, whether you do design work. I see a lot of creativity, and this is a collective reading, so it's not going to relate to everyone the same, but that's what I foresee. I see a lot of collective energy. I see moments where you're a little bit hard on yourself. That's represented in the Four of Pentacles and also the Hermit card. You're a bit hard on yourself. You think that you should be doing more sometimes, or what you're doing isn't enough. You are so worthy. Your reading started with the Eight of Pentacles. This is this beautiful enlightenment energy. It's this beautiful, you are serving others beyond what you could possibly imagine. Not only have you planted the seeds for your own physical realization, but you're planting the seeds for generations and generations to come. What you do is so incredibly important. All that is required is a softening of resistance, and that comes through with the Fool energy. Let's see what else we have. Oh my God. We have this beautiful growth card. Look at that. Sorry, I have my ring light. Hopefully you can see that. That's you right now. You are in the period of growth. We talked about literally planting the seeds of desire. This is the growth. You are seeing the fruit come to life. Abundance. The abundance is there for you. The abundance is ever present. All that is required is for you to realize it. Now, you've received boundaries. This is really important. Where are you not setting boundaries with yourself? Where are you overstepping? Now, when it comes to other people, it's quite easy for us to recognize when other people are overstepping our boundaries. Okay, so what happens is someone will say we're not good enough, and we'll be like, you don't know what you're talking about. I know that I'm good at this, right? Or someone will criticize or analyze or whatever, and we will put them back in their place. But when it comes to the self-talk, oftentimes we don't put up the same boundaries. These cards, this reading is telling you to put up those boundaries again. Where are you not talking to yourself kindly? Where are you telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not successful enough? Success is measured by how happy I am, how happy I feel doing it, how in alignment I feel, how present I was. Not how much money I've made, how many clients I have, how recognized I am, how many followers I have. None of that matters as much as how aligned and connected I feel, how happy it makes me feel, how at peace it makes me feel, how present I have been during the activity, the task, the service. Now, all of this is centered around your life purpose. We talked about that. We talked about this is a career reading. I'm sorry for those who wanted a love reading. I always allow the cards to reveal whatever's required guide. Even if we come in with other questions, Spirit will reveal whatever it wants to reveal. So this is pertaining to your life purpose. You will receive a pulling, even more so a pulling energy moving forward. As of now, trust that pulling energy. Trust that you're on your path. Not only are you on your path, no shifts are required. You don't need to choose a different thing. The current path you're on is the right one for you. For now, okay? It may evolve as your life evolves, but for now it's the right one. The only thing that's getting in your way is the overthought, the overanalysis, that coming from the conscious logical mind instead of the free spirit. Tap into that divine feminine energy. Now what you got is you got the wedding card. Although you look at this card and you think it's about marriage, what it actually is it's about a commitment to self. It's about the marriage to oneself and your own desires. How committed are you to the things you desire? Often we question ourselves when things aren't happening in the physical world. We're like, well, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Trust that you are. A marriage is a commitment, a long-term commitment. Be in this for the long haul. It will pay off. It is paying off. You have the growth and abundance card. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have the Page of Wands. Everything is being offered to you the moment you soften the resistance. That's all that is required. I like to keep these readings super general because what I want is to make sure that those of you who need them connect with them. I do offer personalized one-on-one readings, which obviously go much deeper than this. So if you're interested, I will pop a link in the description box below. And for those of you who want more positivity in their life, I have a free Positivity Rampage. I will put the description link below. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more messages of love, spirit, energy. And if you don't already know, I recently launched my Divination Amulets collection. I will post a link to those below as well. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. And blessings abound, and I'll see you on next week's video. Hi, group 2. All of you chose the beautiful amethyst cluster here, this beautiful amethyst crystal. I love amethyst. It's so beautiful, rich in color and energy and vibrancy. Now, this is a collective reading. It's a general reading, so not everything will resonate. Take what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I have not yet seen the cards, so I will be unraveling and revealing the messages together with you here today. And I'm super excited to see what messages come through to you. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Swords. Now, as I show the cards to you, see what messages come through for you as well, because you are highly intuitive and messages are constantly being revealed to you. You have the Three of Swords. You have the Judgment card. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Hopefully you can see that. I have my ring light. You have the King of Swords. And you have the Devil card. We'll get to the Oracle cards later. Let's work with the Tarot first. Okay, very interesting message. I'm seeing 2 undercurrents, predominantly love and relationships. But also for some, it may be about self-love and career, okay? But more so about love and relationships. Someone, 1 party, 2 party, 3 parties, who knows, have been hiding their emotions, have been putting up a front, haven't felt safe and comfortable sharing their emotions. And that's because of past heartbreak. They're scared to be vulnerable because last time they were vulnerable, it didn't work in their favor. And they're scared to do that again. What is required is balance. What is required is harmony with self, is to feel safe with vulnerability again. And what that will take is that will take a bit of nurturing. It will take, that's why we have this 7 of Pentacles energy. You need to water that flower. You need to nurture it, love it, show it some sun, show it some self-love and self-care. Moving forward though, once the balance has been harmonized, you will feel more comfortable moving forward in your power, whether it be you or this other party. Now, this applies to both singles and those in relationships. If you're in a relationship, something is being hidden. And what I mean by that is just someone doesn't feel safe sharing their feelings. So on your end, if you feel it's your partner, try to cultivate a safe environment for them to feel safe being vulnerable and sharing their feelings. And if you are the one that doesn't feel safe, try to cultivate your own environment or communicate. Communication's important here. There is a bit of ego involved. Whether, again, this applies to both singles and those in relationships, there's ego involved. Because we've been hurt in the past, We're bringing some of those past judgments into this current dynamic, relationship dynamic. If there's no one on your radar, this is about self. This is about you not feeling safe to be vulnerable and express yourself, which is becoming a deterrent to attract a potential mate and a potential partner. Okay, so there's a lot of ego, there's a lot of past energy here. It's time for us to release it. It's time for us to work on our self-care, on our nurturing. Tap into the divine feminine. Be sensual about your connection to self. And again, this isn't about gender. This is male or female. It doesn't matter. Or non-binary. It really doesn't matter. It's about really nurturing the part of you that feels hurt and knowing that it doesn't apply to this current dynamic or any future dynamics. It's something that happened to you in the past based on your past perceptions of the relationship, based on the lessons you needed to learn in the past, but moving forward, we need to release them. Now, all of this, some of the energy is coming from past lives. It's also why we have this ancient divine wisdom card, right? It's the judgment card, but it's tapping into past lives, things that you experience in your past that you're bringing in to your current relationships that are actually casting a really heavy shadow, heavy cloud upon them. That doesn't need to be the case. Now let's see what comes up through the oracle cards. Okay, we have realization. We have assessing. And we have change. I just talked about the cloud, and look at that heavy cloud energy. We have the heart chakra. I knew it was about relationships. The other group one was all about careers, and this one's all about relationships. And what do you desire? Okay. So this is telling me that there needs to be a shift to take place, and it needs to take place according to you, right? You need to stop over analyzing and over assessing the way people respond to you, the interaction, the relationship itself, and you need to tap back into your heart space. Do some heart chakra opening activities, really tap into the heart center, heart opening meditations, color green, eat lots of green foods, do a lot of yoga poses that require you to open up your heart space, really tap into that heart energy. Write a love letter, even if you never give it to them, right? Or even if this person doesn't exist in physical form, they exist vibrationally. You're tapped into their energy field, to their higher self. Write the love letter to self or to another person. You will soon come to a realization. You will soon come to realize that the only thing required is a small shift. That's all that's required. It's not a big thing. Although it's casting a very dark shadow, it isn't a big change required. The only thing required is to tap into that heart space, to open the heart space to love, to vulnerability, to softness, to the divine feminine. That's what's required here. Now plant the seeds of what you desire. The more you overanalyze and the more you offer judgment to this dynamic, to this relationship, to this potential of love, deep love, the more you're focusing on all the things that aren't, okay? And the more you're expanding that energy, and the more you're mirroring, and the more you're projecting. Let's shift focus. Let's shift and go back to self. And what do I desire? If I desire love, then how can I plant that seed of love? If I desire more vulnerability, more opening, how do I plant that seed? If I desire more connection, more intimacy, how do I plant that seed? If I desire clearer communication, how do I plant that seed? That is what's required of you. It's a small shift, but in the ether, it's a massive leap. It's eons upon eons of shifting and changing. It's lifetimes upon lifetimes. Now, because you have the judgment card that taps into past lives, what this is telling me is the moment you make this shift in this timeline, you have just made the shift for all your past lives, releasing the burdens that you carried with them. So this is a very significant time. The judgment card is a major arcana along with the devil. So here we have the need to release that heaviness. Okay, but this is a very beautiful spread. All that's required is you to make that shift now. Now, numbers I'm seeing, there's a lot of 3 energy. 3 is very synchronistic for some people. I have the number 8, 35, 9. So if any of those resonate with you, connect with you, then maybe there's a message there for you. And if it isn't about a romantic partner and it is just about self, release the judgment to self. Release the burdens that you're carrying from lifetimes upon lifetimes. You don't need to carry them anymore. You don't need to do some deep healing and transformation to release this. The only thing that is required of you is to tap into your heart space and choose to release it now. Come to the realization of where you're overanalyzing, of where you're offering judgment, and choose to release it in the present moment. What a beautiful reading. I'm keeping them very general and not so specific because I want them to connect to the collective. And those of you who have tapped onto this video, if you would like a more personal one-on-one reading, I have the link in my description box below. If you would like more positivity in your life, I offer a free positivity rampage. Again, the links are in the description box below. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have been paying attention to my videos, I have recently launched divination amulets, my beautiful amulet collection, which hold intentions and amplify intentions. I will post a link in the description for you to browse. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. And thank you for allowing me to do something a little bit different. And I will see you on next week's video. Bye. Hi, group number 3, those of you who chose the beautiful selenite crystal. I love selenite. Selenite works with clarity. So it brings us clarity into the messages that we seek, into the messages being channeled. So who knows what these cards will reveal today. I have not yet seen these cards. They are for you. I will be reading them as we tap in, as we reveal them. And I will keep it super general so they can relate to a lot of you. Now, as I show you the cards, tap into your own intuition and see what messages come through. I'm doing a collective reading, so not everything may resonate or connect, but you can tap into your own messages. Okay, so you have the beautiful 6 of Wands. I love the 6 of Wands. It's probably my second favorite card in this whole deck. You have the beautiful Death card. I love death. There's a lot of transformation happening here. You have the King of Swords. You have the beautiful Star card. I love the star energy. It's magic. There's a lot of magic here. You have the King of Cups. And you have the High Priestess. A lot of major arcanas. I love, love, love this. This is so powerful. We'll get to the oracle cards in a minute. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. The first pile, the first reading was about career. The second reading was about love and relationships. Yours is about personal power, baby. Like full personal power. Remember, everything you send out into the universe is mirrored back to you. You have the 6 of Wands. It's a mirror card, okay? Everything that you send out, you attract back to you. This includes career. This includes love and romance. This includes friendship and connection. This includes fertility and replenishment and nourishment. And this is a very significant transformational time in your life. You have the Death card. You're going through a metamorphosis, a rebirth. Now, you're moving forward with confidence, okay? You have the King of Swords. You have this really deep masculine power. You're very tapped into your feminine. You have that 6 of Wands, very sexy, sensual energy. You have the Death card, which is all about releasing. It's very divine feminine, and yet you're very tapped into your divine masculine. It also comes through later with the King of Cups. You're very tapped into your own emotions. You're not afraid to feel your feelings. And what's interesting is you got the High Priestess right next to the King of Cups. Okay, so this is telling me you are in your divine masculine and you are in your divine feminine. You are tapped in. You are not allowing the wounded counterparts of your feminine or masculine to take control. And this has come from lifetimes. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. Lifetimes upon lifetimes of tapping in and connecting, from you unraveling, revealing. You are doing the deep inner work, not just in this lifetime, but in lifetimes that have passed and in future lifetimes. Remember, time is not linear. So all the work we have done and all the work we are doing and all the work that we will do exists in the present moment. So this is really powerful energy. There is beautiful balance here, harmony, tapping into divine wisdom and divine power. Allow yourself to connect. Allow yourself to connect intuitively. Sometimes I feel that you'd like to come from a very practical perspective. You like to understand it from a logical, conscious perspective here in the 3D world. And you understand the laws of the universe and how they work. This is calling you to tap in a bit more to your intuition. Allow yourself to reveal the beauty of life just naturally, right? Whatever needs to come through, let it come through from a very natural flow state. It doesn't need to be forced. The moment we move forward with joy and love and passion and beauty, that's what's mirrored back to us. If we move forward with force and with pressure, that's what's mirrored back to us, okay? All right, let's see what the oracle cards reveal. We have the beautiful beauty card, creation, sovereignty. Did I talk about personal power or personal power? The cards never lie. I love this. Notice the signs and assertiveness. This is all about personal power, but it is beautiful. You are in creation mode, right? You are creating from the depths of your soul, and the things you're creating now weren't birthed here. For some of the other readings, you planted the seeds of desire in this lifetime. For this, these seeds were planted in lifetimes ago, not just from you, but from your ancestors and from your soul family and your soul mates. Okay? There is so much beauty in your experience right now. Tap into that energy. When you walk, people notice you. When you speak, people notice you. You demand and command the energy in a room. Hold that power. It is serving you right now. Be in your sovereign power. Okay, you are in control of the reality you create. Now, the universe has been dropping signs to you. That came through with the star energy as well. Notice the signs, pay attention. It's not just synchronicities and feathers and totems for you. It's certain feelings in your body. You're really feeling it. That's why the King of Cups came through. You will notice it through your emotions. If you cry or if you're feeling really emotional and sad, know that it's a sign. It's not so much you feeling your own feelings as much as you're feeling the energy around you. Okay, so pay attention to the signs. You're highly spiritually evolved. You're really tapped in, especially right now. 2020 has brought out a lot of power within you, power that you didn't know existed to the depths of this. A lot of divine power, divine wisdom. And you're using this in your career, and you're also using this in your relationships. It is a very transformational time for you, and so much is being revealed to you. Pay attention. I would keep a journal. I would keep a journal of the messages you're coming through. Ooh, I just received a message that it's also coming through during your dream state. See here we have someone with the moon and dreaming energy. So pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal as well. See what's coming through. Tap into the feminine. It will be of service to you. You have this beautiful balance between the feminine and the masculine, and it's really serving you. Now's the time where you can call in the things you desire. You can call in relationships. You can call in abundance. You can call in changes. You can call in new friendships, travel, whatever you desire. A new home, a new place to live, whatever you desire, you can. And you don't actually need to do any conscious work or put in any conscious effort here in the 3D. All you need to do is tap into that power source, because you are so connected to the video cut out. So I will just repeat the last few seconds. You are so tapped into source energy right now that whatever you desire, you just need to call upon it, especially during meditation when you offer no resistance, you can call upon it. You in your natural conscious state as well offer very little resistance, and that's very beautiful energy. I'm keeping these super general because I want them to connect with as many of you as possible. If you would like a more personalized one-on-one reading, I do offer them. Links are in the description box below. If you would like more positivity in your life, I have a free positivity rampage. I will again post the links in the description box below. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more of this kind of energy. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was my honor and my pleasure. I loved holding space for you in this way, doing something a little bit different. And please let me know what you thought. Did you connect? Did you resonate? And for those of you who have been keeping up to date with my life and my business, I recently launched this beautiful collection of divination amulets. I love them so much. They're little containers of energy. I will post a link in the description box below if you would like to browse the collection. I love you so much, and I will see you on next week's video. Bye.